Hi, it's Pamela. In this tutorial, we're going to create an election-related promotional video using Doodly.
Hey, and welcome to the official Doodly YouTube channel. If you enjoy our content, please click the like and subscribe button below. Now let's get straight to the video.
It's election season, a time for citizens to educate themselves before voting. If you're hosting a candidates forum, town hall meeting, voter registration drive, election night watch party, or a debate, consider using Doodly to get the word out. Today, we'll create a short promo for a candidates forum. A candidates forum is a great opportunity for voters to hear directly from the candidates running for office and to make informed decisions in the upcoming election. I have created a very short script for this. It doesn't need to be long. It's just going to be something that's going to be posted in a Facebook feed or Instagram or wherever. And get the attention, let them know the event is happening, give them the time and date. Now, I did create the voiceover over here in Talkia. So it's a robot voice. And all I did was copied and pasted my script. I chose my voice. I chose Michael. He has an American accent and he's a male. And then I even picked a royalty-free music track that you can add to the timeline. And I did a little mix. I made the voice louder than the music, so the music's in the background. And that's it. That's all I did, and I exported it. So we can bring that track into Doodly by going over to the Sounds tab and clicking the little plus sign here. Since I have it on my desktop, I'm just going to drag it into place and hit continue. And then let's just drop it in the timeline. So we want to bring in some graphics or find graphics here inside of Doodly that will represent our candidates forum. Now Doodly does have some characters that stand in front of a podium. So let's just look standing. Let's just try podium. Let's just see. Yeah, here we go. So if we wanted, we could do something like this. Let's change this. We can get rid of her. She's a Doodly Marketplace character. Bring this in front. So something like this would be effective just using Doodly characters, and then this I imported from Pixabay. Or you could bring in your own graphics, and I think that's what I'd like to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete this. I'll keep this for the time being because that's my little cheat sheet. And I'm going to go to props and hit the little plus sign. And I'm going to drag and drop in some graphics that I found earlier. These I found on FreePic. I do have the premium FreePic account. And as you can see, these kind of give us the colors and the symbolism and the podiums that I was looking for. Let's start with a brand new scene. And I'm just going to drag this in, and this, and my podium. And today I think I would like this to be a square scene. A lot of it is based on this graphic. It lends itself to square, but also if it's going to go on Facebook, square videos are great for that. So how do I change my rectangle to a square? Go down here to settings, and you go to resolution, and you're going to choose Facebook and Instagram. And those are 1000 by 1000. So that's perfect square. Now we can resize our graphics. Now this image didn't come this way. I chopped it up. So this is the original image that I had found. And obviously this is old news and it's not relevant. So I cut that out. I got rid of the colored background, and then I split these into separate images so that I could control them here in Doodly. Now let's get some characters. I'm going to use business because I want them in business attire. And let's put him behind. Next, we need to add candidates forum, the date and location somewhere in here. And I do have all of this stuff taking up a lot of real estate. So what I think I would like to do is we could either bring her in this sign, and that actually might be kind of fun. Have her in the foreground with the details, like so. And then we do candidates forum, April, whatever, and City Hall. I kind of like that idea. My other idea was to go to props and find a rectangle. This is a Doodly Enterprise rectangle, so if you have Enterprise, you have this. And then bring this in and fill in the details here. So it's up to you. I kind of like the idea of this lady. Let's get some text and let's type in some stuff. And then if we wanted to give these some color, so you click it, click the little gear icon, and you can choose the color. Let's make that red. And I think that's fine. We can go ahead and delete our script. I don't think we need it. We want to adjust the timing a little bit. Now, everything by default, you notice, is all the images are 3 seconds long. That's just the default, and I don't necessarily want that. I think our floor, which is the very first thing, should already be drawn on. I think this checkbox should actually fade on and just fade on fairly quickly. So let's give it a 1 second fade. And how do we make the fade? We go here to the pencil icon, reveal mode, we choose fade. If we'd like, we could do the drawing paths. That would be easy enough to do. Actually, let's do it. So I'm sorry, let's go back to draw, and we're just gonna click in here the way we think we would draw it most likely. And you notice it's hard to see because of the red, but I'm just putting a little line here. You notice that it's a very skinny little line over here. That doesn't look good at all, does it? So I'm gonna adjust the path size, make it a nice fat line, like so, and it looks much better. So I think this here is fine for our first path. Now we're going to add a new one, and we want the check mark next. So check marks usually go like that. So we're going to start here and then go down like so, and again we want to make it fat. It doesn't matter because this background is transparent, so it doesn't matter that I'm overlapping here, and this has already been revealed. Now let's do the stars, and I'm not going to fiddle with them too much. I'm just going to draw them on real quickly. So I'm going to take a new path, and I'm just going to go like this and just get them on quickly. If you take a quick preview, you'll see how that comes on.
Join us for the upcoming Candidates Forum, where you'll have the opportunity.
Now, I don't like the little hand erasing before the new things come on. So you go down to settings, erase mode, it's in smart mode. I want to turn that off. You might like it, so if you like it, leave it on. I do also want to change the hand. I don't want the little sweater hand. I think I'd probably prefer a cartoon hand in this case. And let's just go with this one's kind of businesslike, but it's cartoony, so it's kind of fun. And then next thing comes on my candidates, and I don't need them taking a whole heck of a lot of time to draw on. So let's do 2 seconds each, so that's 6 seconds to get 3 people drawn on. I have the luxury to do that, so that's okay. The podiums, they're gonna fade on, like I mentioned earlier, same technique, pencil icon, and this time we're gonna do a fade. I don't wanna draw these on. Save and return, and this is going to be a very fast fade, half a second. Then this lady can draw on. I'd say 2 seconds is fine for her, and then each of these will draw on. I think those will probably be fine. And then scene settings, we want to go to the end and just add some time at the end. We'll start with 10 seconds. We'll see what we really need at the end here. And that's looking good. If we wanted, we could add one more thing. Let's go to props. Let's do a speech bubble. We need to add a slight delay to that. Let's try 1.5 seconds. Okay, and I can shorten my scene settings here a little bit. Let's just make it 5 seconds. And that's just right. So let's take a quick look and then we'll be done.
Join us for the upcoming Candidates Forum, where you'll have the opportunity to hear directly from the candidates vying for your vote. This is your chance to learn about their platforms, ask questions, and make an informed decision in the upcoming election. The forum will be held on Tuesday, April 30th at City Hall. Don't miss this important event.
And there you have it. That's how you can use Doodly to quickly create an election-related promotional video. I hope this gives you some ideas. Thank you for watching.